you look the other way. I know you long for something new, so that you're wasting all your days looking for something that is right in front of you. And I just want them to notice you. And I'll never let go of you. There's something flying in the air.
I was just having a debate with a friend of mine, and we got stuck on the difference between fault and responsibility. She kept talking about how something was somebody's fault, it's somebody's fault. And I was like, it don't matter whose fault it is that something is broken if it's your responsibility to fix it. For example, it's not somebody's fault if their father was an abusive alcoholic, but it's for damn sure their responsibility to figure out how they're going to deal with those traumas and try to make a life out of it. It's not your fault if your partner cheated and ruined your marriage, but it is for damn sure your responsibility to figure out how to take that pain and how to overcome that and build a happy life for yourself. Fault and responsibility do not go together. It sucks, but they don't. When something is somebody's fault, we want them to suffer. We want them punished. We want them to pay. We want it to be their responsibility to fix it, but that's not how it works, especially when it's your heart. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone. As long as we're pointing the finger and stuck in whose fault something is, we're jammed and trapped into victim mode. When you're in victim mode, you are stuck in suffering. The road to power is in taking responsibility. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone.
Can't sleep. I have a thought that I'd like to share. Oh, no, it's not personal. Remember, I don't do personal videos anymore. Oh, that light's bright. I'm gonna film at night here. I'm gonna put this camera down. Well, attempt to, anyways. Oh. So, here's what I'm thinking. I was on Facebook, and there's just so much shit. People being pissed off about immigrants coming to Canada. Everyone's pissed. Everyone's pissed. And I'm even guilty of thinking this myself a few years back. I'm like, what the fuck are we bringing all these people, immigrants in and taking care of them and setting up at homes and stuff like that when there's starving Canadians, our own Canadian citizens that are, in poverty and not in the best of shape, our seniors, and I felt the same way. I like this fucking bullshit, right? This is the way I used to feel back in my little bubble. So like I said, I was on Facebook and I'm seeing all this negative shit, and I just started thinking about it, and I'm like, what don't I know about this situation? What don't I know? Because I'm only seeing this negative shit thrown in my face. There must be some logical reason that the government's doing this. There's gotta be. Even if it's not logical, there's gotta be another explanation from one that I'm getting here. So I went to the gym to work out and stopped by Tim Hortons, grabbed my coffee. And a lady that was serving me was, I don't know, she wasn't white. She wasn't black, she had tan skin. And I'm so self-absorbed. I don't see different colors and races. I just see fucking people. you know, it's just the way I'm wired. I see different color, but I don't distinguish and recognize that they're different colors. Anyways, back to what I'm talking about. So she comes and I pay for my coffee. Facebook's still in my mind. I see the brown skin, and I'm thinking, I want to check something. So I turn around, park my car, fill my coffee in the council. In Tim Hortons I go. Walked in, look at the employees working there. Not one single white person working behind the counter. Actually, I think there was one. I think he was working in the back. Tall guy, big guy. Anyways, and I'm thinking, Then I started to think, because like I said, I'm not very observant, So I started thinking about, I'm like, yeah, it's true. Like a lot of McDonald's, gas stations, there's a lot of jobs where I'm just seeing no white people. Then I started thinking about my job. I'm a truck driver. And I'm seeing a lot of foreigners driving trucks. And I know for a fact there's a shortage of truck drivers, and there's going to be a shortage of truck drivers. So then I start putting two and two together. I'm like, okay, white people aren't taking these fucking jobs. So, if white people ain't taking these jobs and we don't have fucking immigrants, who the fuck is going to be doing these freaking jobs? Right? Fucking nobody. So I'm thinking, well, if no one's doing those jobs, as a business owner, how are you going to make any fucking money to feed your family? So if I own a business, I can't find employees, would I pressure my government to bring in immigrants? Doesn't that make fucking logical sense? Right? Makes a lot of fucking sense. Makes a lot of goddamn sense. So, that poses a question to this. All the money they spend to bring immigrants in, is there a way to use that money instead of bringing immigrants in and use it to somehow train or educate or somehow get white people to take those jobs? Is there a way to do that? How would you do it? Okay, what would it take for me to take a job at Tim Hortons? A lot, right? You'd have to pay me $25 an hour, right? You'd have to pay me $20 an hour, right? That's why those jobs aren't being taken, because they don't fucking pay worth a shit. You're not gonna fucking increase minimum wage to $25 an hour, are you? So the solution is hire immigrants, right? See, it just fucking makes fucking logical sense. It would just make logical sense. Then, now you're dealing with, now you're bringing in people who may have a different value system, a different way of living. So you have a clash of maybe values, of religion. So then, on our sideways, we say, well, if they come here, they better live by our rules and our way of living. Well, yes and no. I would say, just do the right thing and do what's right. And, every human being knows the difference from right and wrong, right? Like, I don't care what religion you're in, As far as I'm concerned, if you don't know the difference between right and wrong, you have a mental illness. And that's a whole different other fucking subject. As far as I'm concerned. If you morally don't know the difference between right and fucking wrong, you have a mental illness, right? And some of them, their way of life is so fucking different. Coming over here must be scary. Must be very scary. Talk about unfamiliar. Who knows what kind of lives they've had in those countries compared to us. We take for granted every day. Now, some of them may have a very great life before they come to Canada, but I would say the majority, and it takes time to adjust. for them, right? Gotta assimilate, fucking relearn everything, because I went through it. You know, I almost feel like an immigrant too. When I came out of my manic bubble, I had to recognize a goddamn thing. I didn't know a goddamn thing. I didn't know how to do fucking anything. Everything seemed weird. I said, what, people are really like this to each other? I swear to Christ, I remember I was at Costco, and just one day I remember saying it. I'm like, what the fuck? Is everyone really like this? Are people really like this to each other? Man, I was like freaking out. You know? I was fucking freaking out. And I'm a Canadian. I'm not even trying to assimilate in another fucking country. I'm just trying to assimilate at work. You know? Jesus fucking Christ. Am I trying to make a point? No, I'm not trying to make a point. I'm just fucking ranting here. I'm just fucking ranting, giving you another side to a coin, I'm just talking. And the thing is, I can't get angry for someone for stating their case. Well, you should be taking care of your Canadian citizens. Because they don't know any better. Someone's making that statement with all the information, right? No, would I take the time to argue them? Say, hey, shut your fucking mouth. You're not seeing it from this point of view. Would I actually take the time to try and make that person understand? I guess if they're in my face and in my shit, I would. You know, but they're at a point in their lives, just like I was at a point in my life, just like maybe you were at a point in your life where your mind was closed to certain things and you didn't have all the information and you weren't willing to see the other side of the coin, right? So I can't really get mad at them for being pissed off. That's just what stage of their life they're in. People are some complicated motherfuckers, man. Complicated motherfuckers. I was thinking about the immigrant situation. I was also thinking about jail, like how we set up jails and how would I do that better? You know, man, did that get fucking complicated as fuck. I was just thinking, okay, what if we didn't have jail? What if we just had, well, sure, you would be sentenced to a certain amount of time in prison, but it should be a certain amount of time to, like they say, rehabilitate, but actually rehabilitate through life courses, you know, through philosophy, you know. But the problem I was thinking is you can do all that shit, you know. You can transform someone's mind, you know, in a 2 or 3 year period in jail. But at the end of the day, when they get out, where are they going to? What are they going to, you know? What's the opportunity after jail? You know? Do we set them up with jobs and careers and school and all that shit? So what? If things are not going right for someone and I'll just say, I'll commit a crime, I'll go to jail and get an education. I don't know, it's complicated, eh? That's as far as I got with that. That's as far as I got with that. Oh my God. Oh, I couldn't imagine being a leader of a country. God damn, that must be fucking difficult as fuck. God, that must be tough. That would be fucking tough. I wouldn't get any fucking sleep. I wouldn't get any. Fuck, that must be so overwhelming, eh? Fuck. Anyways, that's my 2 a.m. rant. So I'll see you guys again. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Krahm bless you all. This ain't a personal video. I didn't say I wasn't going to do non-personal videos. This ain't a personal video. So, there. This episode is brought to you by Six Store, guaranteed to make you big as fuck! And special thanks to Working Hands. It's the shit!